This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I stop to believe, something taken from me.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to make it.
The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Rams at a man to the secondary. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going on 1st down. It's Starks. Hits him on the out route. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now here's Kane Scannable. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Cowboy, go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. They go right back to Tracy, and he's in for the touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to score. Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Yeah, Brock, throw was on target. That'd help you cut out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
first time with their rookie from Michigan, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, it's Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. It's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Play action with darts. And just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Going on third. Here's Dunt. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
33, yellow.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, second down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Thanks with Adams again. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down after he advances this to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow. Now, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. That was almost a huge play with an interception.
Ready?
They'll throw on second and 10. Finds him over the middle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Got it?
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
Now looking Looking to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Julian Love. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was his, actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that around the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Dart setting in the throw here. Top right the old Johnson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun snap, but gives it Tracy. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Well, I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down now. Here's Dart. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go for a sack.
The Giants are set to punt.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. 38.
That's completed to the right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
And the Rams.
It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
33-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It all looks so simple, didn't it? That linebacker soaring right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Ready, set.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here we go. 45. One. Ready.
Throw here. Third down. Got a man. It's McCoy. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Completed up the middle. down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of the offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about their 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Yellow. Set.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results at first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Ready. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move the chain! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Sharp. 17. Blue striker. Ready.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line. At the one. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
38. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On first down, here's Dart. Throw over the middle, brought in by Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
42-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Under the gun this time, here's Dart. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's back to throw. It isn't good enough. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Here's a return from the 7. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 38. Check.
Running it now out of the corner. This is the football. It looks like the Giants got to that one.
This just can't happen on first down. They really can. I mean, ball secure.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Let's go now. Green Jack.
They put Adams in motion left. Throwing it on second down. That's him on the end route. Rolling into enemy territory. Hits the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Bates now for the point after.
For the extra point.
Point after is up and through. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to give to the drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Ooh, he got hit as he was rolling, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Gets it downfield. It's Chase. So 20 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target and trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Dart now. And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Caught by his back. He's got the first and still going past the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Giants first down.
Darts back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jordan loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Taboo now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
A draw now. This is Tracy. And that one doesn't get him much. Even maybe a yard. It's third down.
There's some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And it could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
18 Cardinal. Right there.
Tracy. Is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start their second half with some needed points. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Challengers double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
First down pass.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing on first down. In trouble now, and the ball is out. It's scooped up by the Rams. Into the red zone. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams parlay the turnover into a lead. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time you normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. To put that ball in his hands, he's going to be denied.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away.
The Giants take over first
Okay, well,
and
that one's
10.
over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Darts. Setting up the screen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Here we go, here we go.
It's Scatterboo on second down. He's all the way across midfield, down the inside that 45-yard line. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So first down from the 41. Dart setting in the throw here. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this this holiday weekend. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. A handoff to Tracy. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Gabe, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Quick one to the outside by Dobbs. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the fourth. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, and so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
He's down after getting this up to the 41. And for somebody who's been picked up like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Builds up this one up to his running back complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll go his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Right?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 40. Ready.
Looking from the gun here. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
52, fight, 60. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. It's on the out route. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. The Rams have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. Blue, 30 seconds.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face the drop play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Back to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead.
The kicker.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Setting up the running back screen. And he's short of the first after a long game.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Gain 15 there. And the Giants should have the first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a mover at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York.
The 27-yard line.
Giants down by 7. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here he is to throw. It could be a bunch. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the play that should win in this game.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that hit. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
45, ready.
They're going to pass it here. Throwing the out complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 31. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Claws red. Yellow, 43. Check, huh?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
It's a gain of
Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
A gain of
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down,
Red.
Rams.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Red, 38. Ready?
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has the first down for the Rams, and Parker, that should be all they need to have the coast to this win.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Inside into the hands of Adams. He's out of bounds. And the clock was going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They got the first down. This game is over.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Come on, set.
And send their tight end right.
60 red. Hut.
Setting up to pass. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from New York.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause I run it like